Hi guys, this is Miss Bishop. This is part 2 of process and product, developing a meaty mindset and creating artwork that is fun and meaningful to you. So we were talking about the artist's habits of mind, and we left off with part 3. It's envision, picture mentally what can't be directly observed or written or heard, or imagine your next steps in your process. I call it movie in my head. I might even just be in my own imagination or project my movie in front of me and see what's happening. And this takes practice and being kind to yourself because we all think differently. So maybe you're not naturally a visual person. You can see, you can hear a little longer, right? So my first observation of what's in front of me, I see my phone, I see the cord plugged in. If I want to look a little further, I notice the lighting on the cord. I notice that it is a white cord plugged into the phone. I could talk about the symbolism of white and what white means to me. I am thinking about just all of the clutter I see around me and how that stresses me out, and there's a reason why there's clutter, right? So like I look beyond what's really there. That's the envisioning. And also picturing the next steps. I had to picture a lot of the next steps as I laid out products, as I thought of what would be a good lesson for you guys and how do I organize my steps. What do I show you? What do I just tell you? So I had to envision that. And as you work through, you'll get it. You're brilliant. Say I'm brilliant. Good. You should say it if you didn't. Okay, so the next step is express. You want to create works that have an idea, feeling, a personal message of some kind. This could be simple, like I'm worth it. Can you say that? Or it could be more complex. The simple idea of I'm worth it could be about getting lies out, getting truth in. Hashtag self-care. A lot of people have thought about that. But definitely not entitlement, right? We want to be humble people who are loving and care about others. It doesn't mean that we need to be trampled upon. We need to be confident people, but we also need to care about other human beings and have that personal time to reflect and think and not just blurt out stuff, right? And it takes time to grow in that. So if I'm expressing through my artwork, I am worth it, getting out lies, getting truth in, that can be very powerful. There can be typographic images. There can be colors associated with that. There can be a lot of fun techniques with pouring and splatter. You know, you could hit your canvas. You could love your canvas. Like, there's lots that art can do to help you express what's so hard to put into words. Surrealism is an awesome art style with that, and symbolism to get to the juxtaposition of two objects, so like a tree growing off a human heart. Observe. More than just looking, it requires you to notice what's overlooked. So that sounds like the other one, doesn't it? I think this mainly has to do with just seeing and being seen, you know? Like I tell a kid, and I was told as a kid, did you look for it? And then you look again and you find it, right? And then also, like, someone might think that they know you, or you might think you know yourself, but there's a deeper level of discovery that we can all go through, right? Okay, so reflecting with others about the process and the product. You got to develop your standards of what's the right way to judge. So, and that could be just, did I try my best? And I really, really, really think that reflection phase needs to be after a healthy mindset is built, because I've seen some artists like tear themselves apart. Any art that you've done has value, whether it just helped you relax and get rid of your stress, or you made something for a client or a family member. A lot of times I'm motivated to paint still if I know it's going to be a gift for somebody. So, and I'm doing that out of love. Like, I know those people and they love me and they know me, so they're not going to be like, what did you make? You know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, thank you for this sweet gift. So you got to be fair in that reflection process. Stretch and explore is the next part of Artist Habits of Mind. You got to go beyond one's supposed limitations. You might not even know what those are. You could start by writing a list of, this is how I do art. And then go through each part of that list. Like, I do art by holding a pencil and drawing. What if you took this pencil and you put it in your mouth? Some quadriplegics have to draw like that. Or put it in between your toes. Or draw while laying down. Or draw outside. Okay, so stretching yourself in some way. And then explore. This is how I would do, learn from your mistakes and accidents. Be okay with that, okay? The most trendy phrase I've heard is happy accidents, Bob Ross says, right? You got to get yourself okay. It's okay to make a mistake. It's okay because you were trying, right? So you got to get yourself there. And it's okay to want to do things excellently, but hey guys, we're in quarantine and we're just trying to make art to be healthy, and it can have